Assalamualaikum, Sam. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Yavar?
I'm good. Sam, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where did you grow up, and uh, how did you end up in RepStack? So tell us about that journey.
Yeah, definitely. So I've studied ACCA and I did my ACCA from Rawalpindi. As for my career journey, I started from a bank. Then I have done lectureship in a university. And yes, finally, I landed in RepStack.
So bank was, I think, it was Bank of Punjab, if I'm remembering right.
Absolutely, yes.
Which university was it?
It was Roots University, Roots IB University, as well as there is CANS University in Rawalpindi and Islamabad. So I've lectured in both to
And what
chartered
did you?
accountant students and ACCA students.
Oh, so proper economics and finance related subjects.
Yeah, that's right.
How,
Finance
how,
related.
how do you feel with this switch? And what made you switch to this being an executive assistant?
Yeah. So my studies have always been like finance related, and I know that I'm not working in a finance role at all right now. But yeah, it's going great, and I actually love doing what I do over here. So yeah, it's going great so far.
Yeah, but I mean, don't you feel that you're missed out on the financial side of things, or you missed out on the opportunity of? So, how do you keep yourself motivated in this role? Because I'll be honest, it's not something that we in our country, something that you would dream of doing one day. Although it's very different what you're doing today, and it's very different in the kind of position you've positioned it into, but not something that every university going student would be dreaming of. So how do you think that you coped with that?
Yeah, I don't actually think about it like every day. I know that I am really doing something very far away from what I studied, but I don't feel like I'm missing out on something because I do have worked in finance as well. I have been a lecturer in finance as well. But yeah, I think that as long as you're growing and as long as you're learning new things, you don't miss out on anything. And I have been learning so much over here. Like it's been almost a year now in RepStack, and I have new things to learn like every single day. So I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. Instead, I feel like I've grown a lot in this particular role. I have learned about so many different things. So
Yeah.
yeah.
If I'll come to your aspect as well, but I think you're working with the CEO of the company. You have more, I think, a vision than any other associate in the company, because you would be, and I know how Azhar works, and he throws everything at you. He would throw you in the deep end. I worked with you on one project, and I'll be very honest, I was seriously impressed. So great work there. Regarding you, I think you started off, and of course, it's very difficult doing something which is really new for you, and but the way you've come back and the way you've grown from there, kudos to you. So tell us a little bit about that journey. How did you manage that? How did you know? I'm sure there would be days that you would be like, "Oh no, I'm not doing this anymore. From tomorrow, I'm not doing this." I know my CEO and my brother is not an easy man to go with. So how did you manage those days?
Yeah, thank you so much, first of all, Yavar, for acknowledging all of that. So thanks a lot. And yeah, I when I started, I just did not expect anything less. I don't know, but yeah, I did know that I am going to be working with the CEO, and it's not like purely an assistant role. It's like an equal visionary partner role. So I was kind of ready that a lot of workload is going to come even in the first week. I knew that what I've signed up for. Not even like not if before, but during the first week, I just came to know that yes, things are going to be crazy over here. But yeah, then I just got used to it. I think in the first couple of months, I got used to it, and then I just went with the flow. And yeah, working with the CEO is difficult, but I do not expect anything less as well because definitely he has to take care of so many different things, and he is constantly having new ideas. So yeah, I enjoy that part, that dynamic of the role. I do enjoy that.
Yeah, yeah. I think if I was you, I would certainly. I mean, not you, but somebody who is in RSA right now, or striving to be, an account manager or something like that, I would definitely look at this part that if I am an executive assistant, it's the easiest and the shortest way to learn a lot of things.
Exactly.
So, I mean, so kudos to you and great job there. How long have you been with Azure now?
It's been almost a year.
Almost a year, and I mean, you've done exceptional.
Thanks.
Uh, so you guys are, main core now, the backbones behind all the chiefs as well. I mean, I remember Zara going on a vacation a couple of weeks ago, I think. So
Yeah.
I was, at the end, you start missing somebody because she knows a lot about you now after a year of working together. So, so you have to do a lot of stuff that you're not doing, and then you realize that, all right, oh, so that's
Yeah.
the missing puzzle right now.
That's
So
absolutely.
yeah. So I mean, I'm just going into detail because you guys are we don't have many EAs, but the ones we have, you guys are doing an exceptional job. So tell us a little bit about your. I think you live in Multan. Where are you residing from?
Yeah, I'm right now in Quetta. Like my parental home is in Rawalpindi, but I keep switching homes every 2.5 years. So that's one aspect of my life as well. Yeah, right now I'm in Quetta. It's been
Yeah.
almost 6, 8 months now.
And that's the great opportunity with RepStack. I think that you can move around. I'm sure your husband is working with the armed forces, so
Yeah,
you can move around, and you can still have that one job, and you can excel, and you can have a very good job as well. So that is
yeah.
something that it's really, and you're one of the finest examples of that. So how is it with your family? What time do you wake up? How do you cope with your children? You have two children, mashallah. What are they? You have son or daughters?
Yeah, I have a daughter. She's 10, and I have a son who's going to be 3 soon in February. So,
Oh, mashallah. And still so how does their day look like, and how do you wake when do you, what time do you wake up, and what time do you put them to bed and stuff like that?
yeah, I wake up like at afternoon, obviously because I sleep very late at night. But yeah, I wake up around noon, and then I spend most of my time with my kids, and then I usually take a walk. Like before starting my shift, I go for a walk. I come back. I just get ready for the day, and I get my cup of coffee, and I start my shift. And as for putting them to bed is concerned, my husband does all of that because at that time I am over here in my home office and I do not usually leave the office again and again. So yeah, he does take care of that part of putting them to bed.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. So I mean, it would be great for other moms who are working as well. That you're one of the examples who can do both. It's not
Yeah,
something, you can't waste talent without. I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of people who are working who have their spouse in remote working in remote areas, but they're not able to work because there's no remote culture. So I'm glad that this came out, and this thing is spreading like a fire now all across the globe. Especially seeing that in Pakistan is such a relief.
yeah.
Uh, yeah. So apart from that, how do you train yourself, and how do you look into new stuff that is coming in the industry, and because I'm sure you need to be on your toes with marketing and other stuff as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's actually a fun part of my job that I get to, play around many softwares because I have this inquisitive mind, and we on a daily basis we work on a lot of software. Like for me, I work on ClickUp, I work on Descript for editing videos, I work on Canva, and now there is this new software called Opus Clip, which we have just bought, and we are just testing our way around it. It's basically for creating snippets of podcasts that Azure does. So yeah, right now I'm learning that, and it is a good part of my job that I get to learn new softwares regarding all kinds of fields. So that's fun.
Nice. And do you use them often? Like, would you be using these softwares, or doesn't marketing team do that for us?
Yeah, marketing team also does that for their own projects and for us as well for our daily work. I use like all of these software. These 4 or 5 softwares I work on every day. And then there are some things that come once in a while. So yeah.
And which is the software that you use most?
But I use most is ClickUp, and the second one that I use most these days is going to be Opus Clip for podcast snippets.
And what do you do for video editing? Do you do video editing as well?
Yeah, I do video editing on Descript. It's, I mean, the best for video editing. It's easy and it's handy. So yeah, it has a user-friendly interface.
And I saw your presentation making skills as well. They were pretty awesome as well. So
Thank
this is what my point here is, that you're in the middle of everything, so which makes it so nice. And I'm sure that if someday if you have to pick and choose from other departments, you're the one who has more vision, more the umbrella look at everything. So this is where this role is so important for different people who are heading their companies, who are heading their departments. I mean, I would never go without, if I had to pay from my pocket to get an assistant now, I would pay, because it's something like, because after that, I've realized that I have so much time with myself that,
you.
and the good part for the other person is that he or she can, learn so much from me. And because, I've been working for 24 years, and it works both ways, that you're imparting your knowledge to somebody else, and somebody else is learning so much from you, and in quick time as well.
Definitely.
So yeah, so great talking to you, Sumaya. It was a pleasure having you, and people like you are making us proud.
Thank you so
Hope
much.
to
Thank
see
you so
you
much for
soon.
having me on.
Yeah, I think we both have to jump on a call now.
Yeah.
So always a pleasure talking to you. Take care and have a good night.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Bye bye.